What do we do before we drive?
Go to people and put those things in the depot.
We got to check the truck out, right? Make sure that the tires are good, everything's working right before we drive. We got to always check the truck out. Fixing to go pick up this load and be back at the house before 5 o'clock. Hey, so we made it over here to our delivery, Ritchie Brothers. Pulled up and they took a look at my bills, and then they said that they wasn't going to be able to unload me because it was too heavy. So I contact the broker, and you know how that goes. They're checking on it, see what we can do. But load complete. They got us unloaded. Good? Ready. All right, let's get it. Well, that was a quick unload right there, probably about 5 minutes. So now we're fixing to go Cleburne and pick up a load of crane mats and take that to Lexington, Oklahoma. Like between kind of by Paul's Valley, Oklahoma for 800, same day delivery. But first I gotta go put my chains up and clean the deck off the trailer. Got a bunch of dirt, but yeah, it was a good delivery. Dead end street, but I see crane mats over here. I contacted the guy and I sent him pictures of all this stuff, and I said, please tell me I'm in the right spot. And he said I am, so I'm gonna go ahead and unstrap and get off of this stuff because I'm booked. I got another load picking up in Norman between 4 and 5. That's going. It's got one stop in Oklahoma City, another stop in Ponca City. Air conditioning units. That's paying $850. Picking up today too as well. So today's been a pretty busy day. We started off with the crane track. We got the crane mats, and now we're fixing to go pick up some air conditioning units. What's up, y'all? We made it. We're at our next pickup, man. This is a second pickup for the day, the third load that we've been on for today. So we started the day off already loaded in Houston with the crane track. We took that to Waco, basically. Dropped that around about 8:30 this morning. Then we deadheaded to Cleburne, picked up a load of crane mats, brought that up here kind of close to Oklahoma City, about 30 miles, probably about 40 miles south of Oklahoma City. We delivered that right at between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. Right now it's about 4:20 right now. We just now pulled up and got checked in at this York that's in Norman, Oklahoma, and this load is a two-stopper. Both of them are for tomorrow. One in Oklahoma City, the other one in Ponca City. And the last load is scheduled for 3:30 tomorrow. But I seen a load, I booked it for Monday morning that's picking up in Pryor going to Baton Rouge, and it's paying $1,600 next day delivery. I just booked it because I know that with Uber, I can cancel it penalty free as long as I do it within 24 hours. So I'm going to take a look at the load board and see if that load is worth keeping or not. Also, I got family up in Ponca City and close to Pryor that I might have action of visiting with. So that's kind of what's in the plan, man. It's the first time being over here at this place right here, but we're gonna see how it goes. It's been a 5-hour wait, but we're almost loaded. My first time strapping these things. You strap it on the corner because that's where the support structure is, and I didn't, crank down on it like as if I was, cranking on some pipe or anything. Just kind of, don't do it too much. But he took a few of them back off the trailer and took them back into the shop because the base of it was bent up. I don't know if he bent it up or if it was already bent up like that, but I'm glad he caught it and he took note of it and took it back in there for them to, I guess, make a quick repair on it. And yeah, we got 2 stops on this load. Oh, by the way, we're in Norman, Oklahoma. Our first stop's in Oklahoma City, and our second stop, our last stop, is in Ponca City. This load's paying $8.50. Last stop scheduled for 3 p.m. tomorrow. So this is the 3rd load I touched today. We started off with that crane load, then the crane mats, and now this one. So try to matter of fact, if you take a look at it, they're over there working on it right now, fixing the base of it. Yeah, and this pickup, this facility over here in Norman, this York facility, is not the type of place where you can pull in and get loaded real quick, from my experience and from the reviews that I read online. And the reviews were true. It ended up being a really long loading process. So there's this one that was damaged, so obviously by a forklift. Brought it back. Well, here we are. We're still at the York factory. This is the one they brought back. It's kind of bent right here. They did this one was kind of bent up too. They did some work on it. But yeah, I'm just documenting that. What's up, y'all? We made our first delivery this morning, first thing this morning. We slept on the curb in front of the receiver last night in Oklahoma City. And we're just about 10 minutes out from this last delivery that's in Ponca City. This was a pretty good paying load. It was extremely long time took an extremely long time to get loaded at that York facility in Norman. But it was like only 130 total miles for $850 JB Hunt. They had it posted for $700. I asked for $850 and he gave it, so kind of made me think I should have asked for $9, but I'm happy with $850. Still haven't found any kind of in-between load. I might end up hanging out in Ponca City with my cousin until it's time for me to catch that Uber load. that's picking up in Pryor going to Baton Rouge. But man, that area, Oklahoma City, had a whole bunch of homeless people walking around at night. I was kind of concerned about them maybe trying to mess with my load or something. But thankfully nothing transpired, nothing happened. It's all good. Oh, what's up, y'all, man? We over here at the hotel. Got a free room with some cold AC. My big cousin, man, he's the one in charge of remodeling this hotel over here. So that's the reason why I'm able to do that, man, for free, man. I ain't got to pay nothing, man. He just came over here, punched in the, gave me a key code and everything, and here I am. Waiting on my pickup for Pryor. After Pryor, when we get to Baton Rouge, we're going to be going to San Antonio for $17.50 next day. Let's get it. What's going on? My plan is I'm gonna ask my cousin. I'm gonna ask him if there's any work I can do on the on that skid steer, and I'm gonna ask him to. I'm gonna tell him that I want to learn how to operate it, and if there's any work that he can drum up for me to do on it, and kind of something I can do to kind of teach me how to, you know, give me opportunity to learn how to operate it. I'm pretty sure I can operate it. You know, if learn how to operate it if given the opportunity, and some time behind it. And maybe he might be able to find something for me to do with it on it. But yeah, he's one in charge of all the workers over here. That's remodeling this this hotel, so free room and everything, man. Over here chilling, watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Adept 8, Josh. Really good mechanic, man. I've learned a lot from him. I wish he was a Volvo master mechanic. He probably is, but he does all his videos on CAT. But it got me a Power Probe. And just gonna kick back and kind of read the manual on it. Getting ready.
So I'm doing here is I have these drill extensions using a brush.
Getting ready for the next week. I got 2 loads. I'll be going to Baton Rouge, and then I'll be in San Antonio. I'll be empty in San Antonio at on Wednesday. But, yeah, just kind of kicking back. I'm gonna ask my cousin when he gets over here about the work with that skid loader. Maybe I might be able to get behind it and do some work on it. That's the machine I'm gonna be working with, the John Deere 6675. I think it's an older machine. I'm not sure what the year model is, but I'm gonna be working with this dirt right here. I'm just gonna be scooping it up and putting it in a pile, you know. But you go over there and kind of get familiar with the machine. It's got coolant and it has oil. This is the same, actually, this is the same kind of motor that's in my reefer unit. A V2203 Kubota. Yeah, it's the same motor. Look at this coolant line. It works. So, get in it. Gotta get rid of this stuff first. Try to empty it off into this trough right here. Somebody left some bags in here with it wet on the bottom, and it's kind of hardening up the stuff that got wet. My big cousin's about to give me some pointers on this, show me how to run it. Videotape it and record at the same time, operating. And most of that dirt that was there, that was my little project right there, moving the dirt that was lined up right here from that trench over there. And that's what I did. The tractor ran out of fuel. We still had a little bit right over there to complete the project, or the objective. The tractor ran out of fuel, man. But it takes some getting used to run that. All right, here's what we got. Going to Baton Rouge from Pryor, Oklahoma. 1600, delivers 8 a.m. in the morning, tomorrow morning. I tried out, I got me a light, cheap Harbor Freight tarp. Try that out one time. Oh, this is where we slept at the Walmart. We ain't got no boot on any of our tires, do we? But I'm making a delivery here, so you know, I kind of felt like I had a good reason to sleep here, but you know, one of them tow truck guys could have came and booted my stuff and not even known that I was going to be making a delivery right here. But I'm glad it didn't happen. Just waiting on the guy to get here. Just like that, we're empty, man. Emptying Walmart at Baton Rouge, fixing to head over to Holden. We're about 20 minutes away from Holden. We had a full tank of fuel when we started this in Ponca City. That's the fuel that we got right now. Load paid out $1,600. So we'll run inside to get me some water. Man, boy, nice and sweaty down here, nice and humid, man. Dang, pouring sweat, just like Houston. Fixing to pick this load up first come, first serve, I think. I got a window on the Raycon for the appointment, so check in and get this load tarp, man, and head out. Park in Houston and then run it out, finish running it out in the morning. That load got canceled. That was going to San Antonio. I got paid $150 truck order not used, but man, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to find a break in the wire or short to ground that I got two of them, one for my right front blinker and another one for my AC compressor. I got this right here. Hopefully I can figure out how to use this and find it. So here's the coat I got. Blinker ain't working. Right front. Broken filament. But I know I'm pretty sure I think I still got I don't know. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Thank you, God, that this is working. What's up, y'all? Got my blinker fixed, man. Got me a shower. Feel like a new man now. Yeah, that load that was supposed to be going to San Antonio paying $17.50 with BMAC, it got canceled, and man, it kind of took the wind out of me there for a minute. I try not to let stuff like that have an effect on me like that. I normally try to maintain the attitude like I'm not going to cry about no lost load, just get back on it. But I guess I had I guess I was too attached to that idea of taking that load for that. But anyhow, right now I was parked at the Petro, and I went in there, took a shower, and then I was gonna go around the corner to that Circle K right there off of 55. You know, right down that back street from that Petro. That's where I like to park at if I sleep in that area. But whenever I was pulling up over there, a broker from Evergreen called me up, and there's a load that's picking up in Brookhaven tomorrow, and it's a straight through delivery. If I can make it, if not, then it's next day. But I just now looked at the rate on it. It's with Evergreen, it's paying $11.50. It's a tarp load. It's some type of resin or something, palletized resin. But I was looking at the Raycon, and the delivery's right down the street from my damn parking spot, man. And so it worked out pretty good right there. So yeah, right now I'm on my way to Brookhaven, but I'm gonna stop up here and I'm gonna pay $2.97 a gallon for fuel with the mud flapper. Over here at our pickup, man, fixing to get loaded. This load's going right down the street from the house in Houston. It's paying $11.50 with Evergreen, a new broker I got set up with. Yeah, about 6 hours of driving, $11.50 going back to Houston. So it's all right, man. It's a tarp load too. I gotta tarp this thing up. So. We're tarped up. I messed up, man, on this this front tarp. Whenever I was lining it up, I should have made that line. I didn't line up the seam with that top edge of the front pallets, so it looks kind of funky. But we've been here 2 hours and 15 minutes from the time we backed up into right now, so we're ready to roll, man. Quick 6-hour drive to Houston, like literally 1 minute away from the house is where this delivery is going. Might make it today, might not, we'll see. But yeah, let's get it. Oh, you looking at that?
2 times 11 equals 22.
You right?
2 times 12 equals 24.
Yep, 2 12-packs, that's a 24-pack.
2 times 13 equals 6. No, 26.
26.
2 times 14 equals 28.
28. Here's the last one.
Easy, 30.
Read it.
2 times 15 equals 30.
Yes, you're right.
Let's go!
Good job.
Victory!
Hey, you did good. I'm proud of you. I'm not going to graduate you to the 3s yet, though. I'm going to graduate you to the 3s. I want you to get all of them right, but I'm going to mix them up. But we're going to do that. We'll do that later. Maybe later on tonight or something. But you did good. But the only thing is now, practice makes perfect. I told you, the more that you practice, the better that you're going to get. Now look, we're going to be mixing them up, and I want you to be able to get them. I want you to be able to know them. Give me the answer. Give me the answer. Give me the answer. But you're doing good. That's how you start off. You did good. We're unloaded. Done deal. Tarp's getting heavy. I just now found another pickup, Houston to Houston. It's a pipe load. The delivery is pretty close to the house, so that's good. It's paying $400. Had to make a quick pit stop, install the pipe stakes. We're a half a mile away from the pickup, so I wanted to just be ready.
Or call 855.
Now I had to get an overweight permit to get this load, but the broker reimbursed me the cost for the permit. But yeah, it's kind of becoming a little hassle, man. But no, like anything else, we're gonna work through it. Loaded. First pipe load picking up in Houston. I've kind of been shy of booking pipe loads out of Houston because I know that some facilities don't accept that kind of pipe stakes, the kind that chain together. But at the very this load kind of felt like it became a hassle, but it's a little bit of extra money. But at least now I know that this facility will load with these pipe stakes. But anyhow, well, we're already at our delivery, man. That felt like about that was probably about a 10-minute drive, man, from the pickup to the delivery. It really was. And it paid $450. I had to spend $60 on a overweight permit, and I was overweight by 20 pounds. The scale when I got back on it leaving, it said 80,020. So got a quick load, Houston to Houston, paying $400 for about 15 miles. New broker, Triangle G. What's up, y'all? We over here. We had our delivery, man. We already almost strapped. Over here in Sugar Land. I just now booked another load. Picking up in Sugar Land, going to Houston. The delivery's not far from my house, paying $400 a shingle load with King of Freight. Here we are, SRS, about to get loaded. Loaded shingles, going about 10 miles, paying $400, King of Freight, Houston, Texas. We loaded. Ready to get out of here. Get up off of this load. Man, good thing about it, I'm blessed. The delivery for this load is on the way to the house. So that was $800 a day staying in Houston. You know, not even 40 miles of driving. And I'm gonna be back at the house probably before 5:30. So it's a good day, good day. Here we are. We at the delivery. This place right here is a tight spot. I don't even know how I'm gonna get out of here. If there's a way to turn around, I think this is a dead end street. We'll find out.
Es mucho aceite.
Back at the house before 5:30.